Hey there all YouTubers. Have you noticed whenever you're using your pellet smoker, especially under high heat, high temps, that your grease drip pan gets that dripping down and it's burning? You get that off taste from that burn, especially if you're using a rub with high sugar content. Those sugars and juices will get down on this pan. Even though you put aluminum foil, they burn and it gives an off taste. So what I'm going to do is put one of these pans and fill it with water. I blasted some holes in there in the side just so it lets some of the heat come up and underneath. But what this is going to do is you put your meat on the grate. All the juices and anything, it's just going to drip into the water pan. You guys know the principle. Those insulated cabinet cookers where the charcoal's down below, they all got water in them. Why? Well, to help maintain the proper temperature. But the other thing is, if it's just a steel plate down there, all those juices and sugars and everything are going to burn down there. It's going to give your meat an off taste. That's why they have those water pans in there. So since I'm going to be cooking on high temp today in this old pellet cooker, I'm putting my water pan in there. Alright, so what I'm going to be cooking today is a half turkey breast. Got it situated there, got my temp probe in there, and the seasoning I'm going with is this Spike Gourmet Natural Seasoning. Mega Fred sent me this. I'm really liking the taste and smell of that rub. I think it's going to go really well with turkey breast. So what I'm going to do is get some smoke on this for about the first hour. Then I'm going to turn this up to high heat, 325, 350. It's not about the turkey breast. It's about the setup of the pellet smoker here. But that's what we're cooking. Alright, so here we are at the 1 hour mark. Setting on smoke. Internal temp is 91. Let's see what we're looking like. Alright, we're getting some nice smoke on there. Got plenty of water still in that pan. We're going to go ahead and crank it up now to 325. I'm going to finish this bad boy off. Now the reason I'm doing this, whenever we're turning it up to 325, if I didn't have the water pan in here, you're going to get juices, and if you're using a rub that has a lot of sugar in it, it's going to burn on that pan. You guys ever cook anything in your oven and get a spill or a drip and it starts smoking and smells real bad? Well, that's what it's doing on this pan right here. So why not put yourself a water pan? Keep it from doing that. That's right. Okay, so after a 2 hour and 25 minute total cook time, we've reached the internal of 170 in that turkey breast. Well, there you have it, folks. This is why you should run a water pan in your pellet smoker / grill. Right there. That's why I run the water pan in the pellet smoker. There's no doubt in my mind, running this thing high temp 325, that all those juices would not burn on that drip pan. If the pit temp is 325 up here, what do you think the temperature of that heat plate is? That thing is screaming hot. All your juices and your sugars are going to burn on that. Do you really want that smell and that taste in your food? Not me. I'm running a water pan.